Guys, Kenwood Sports, man. I'm back with another video, man. I want to talk about Karl Anthony Towns being traded from Minnesota over to New York, man. He ain't have no control over it, but he in New York now. Listen, man, Kenwood Sports, I got the best sports channel on YouTube, man. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Also, hit the notification if you have not hit that notification so you'll know every time I drop a video, all right? So listen, man, this was last week when I heard about this. Out of all people, Karl Anthony Towns. I've been watching Karl Anthony Towns since he was at Kentucky, man. Dude got some talent. He can ball. Now, I made a video yesterday about Jason Tatum because we all know Jason Tatum, he comes and he goes at times. I don't know what it is about Jason Tatum, but he comes and he goes, and when he's off, he's off. I think it's a mental thing. I can look at him and tell that it's a mental thing because I myself has been in mental ruts like that before. I can look in somebody's eyes and tell when they're going through something that's internal. Excuse me, that's slowing them down mentally because I myself has experienced those things. You know what I'm saying? So I can empathize with a person who's going through those things. So Jason Tatum is ultra talented, and sometimes that slump is just hard to even understand how he's in it with the talent level that he has. Okay, so I've noticed the same thing in Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns is a real Houdini. This dude is a magician, the way he disappears. You are in New York City now. New York City, that media is nothing like it is in Minnesota. That media is straight wolves. Right now, we living in an internet era where you do something wrong in a minute, it's gonna be on the internet. But listen, New York, one of the places that still got newspapers. They will have your shit printed out on the front of the newspaper with I'm talking about a crazy title. Everywhere you go, people gonna notice you. They gonna be walking around with newspapers in New York. That's what they still do to this day. You go to New York and disappear like how you disappeared in those Western Conference Finals against Dallas Mavericks, where Ant-Man was the one going off. Bro, it's gonna be ugly for Karl Anthony Towns in New York. Those guys in the media are like wolves over there. When I seen that, I said, man, this is one of the worst situations that he can go into. He need to be off in a smaller market like he was in Minnesota. They got good fans over there. I'm not knocking their fans or nothing like that because I know they got a strong following. I've been watching Minnesota play. They had my boy KG over there, you know, Sam Cassell, Joe Smith. When they was balling, they been had fans. They been had a strong following. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not knocking them or nothing, but it's not a New York market. Those reporters and writers are on standby like wolves. They waiting on you to mess up so they can get on you. And the way that Karl Anthony Towns the last 2 years in the playoffs, I just brought up how he did last year. Dude probably hit, I know in them 3 losses, I think I counted, he probably hit like 15. He hit less, man, that dude was off bad in them Western Conference Finals. Don't let me get into it right listen, you do that in New York, his point totals, your point total, if you're a superstar player, your point total need to go up in the playoffs. Each of the last 2 seasons, last year he had 19, and the year before that he had 18 in the postseason. When you averaging 20 or more points in the regular season, so he need to make some changes on his game if he gonna survive in New York, because he won't last long in New York. He won't last long in New York. Dealing with that media, man. You finna deal with a whole lot of scrutiny. It's a whole different level of scrutiny, man. So Jalen Brunson, I believe in him wholeheartedly, and these are 2 humble guys, I believe. Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns are both 2 humble guys. I just feel like he could have went to another place, but you don't have no control over that when you're in professional sports. If a team decide to trade you, you just gotta go. You just gotta go. I think Karl Anthony Towns is a good dude. I like his game. But I just wanted to touch on that for a second. NBA coming back up. He played his first game. He had 10 points in New York. But when the season rolled around, he gotta be prepared for that. And I just want to touch on that for a second, man, because NBA coming up. I'm gonna be talking about NBA. I love when NBA going on and NFL going on at the same time, because I'm just a sports head like that. But it's Kenwood Sports. It is the best sports channel on YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. And leave me a comment and let me know what y'all think about Karl Anthony Towns going over to New York, man. I'll be back with y'all in the next one.